infrastructure. And each year, we spent around $7 more million to just buy new products, to buy new equipment. Now, every university is going to say that to you, but I want to point out one thing. I don't know, obviously, a lot of students here are probably going to look for the green room. This is the media room. Do you guys see this machine over here? This one? Okay. That one is called a mirror, right? And it's basically a camera. But this camera usually only exists in Hollywood, right? Or in the States, right? In LA. So this is one of 3 in the entire Europe. Okay, and we offer that for our students. Okay, and this is what I mean. We do invest a lot in our facilities to make sure that you guys have enough equipment so that when you graduate, right, you can go straight to work and you look at those stuff at work and be like, oh, I used that before. Okay, so that brings me to other facilities at the universities. So this is what the university looks like. Obviously, you guys have seen these pictures before, but it is a new university that has been built in the last 7 years, right? So these buildings and campus has been built in the last 7 years. This is the library. The library is 24 hours and it's open 7 days a week, okay? In this library, you can do anything you want. Well, not everything you want, but as in like you can use it anytime you want, right? If you guys have problems with your laptops, okay, a lot of UK citizens or a lot of British students, they don't actually even have their own laptops, okay? So what they do is we have a locker, right? These lockers actually have laptops available for you to rent, okay? So you can just go there with your student's ID, put your ID card in there and get a laptop out. And you can use that all the time. So they have a MacBook and they also have a Microsoft available for students to borrow at all times. In the library itself, we also offer IT support. So if your laptop happens to, be broken, you can take it to the IT support and ask for help, right? So we offer all this stuff for our students, okay? And then apart from that, I talk about all the new stuff, right? But if anyone here obviously wants to do design, our design school is actually 200 years old. Okay, so we actually took over Birmingham School of Art. Okay, and it's now under the School of Art. Now it's different, right? I know that you guys probably know about the 4 Ps, right? People, products. I don't know what the other 2 is. Do you guys know what the 4 Ps of marketing? Yes or no? Yes, you do. Okay, good. So you know what I'm talking about. The 4 P of marketing and all that stuff. That would probably be under, right, the School of Business, because that's theory-based, right? When you learned, especially in Asia, they teach you things theory-based from books. They ask you to read the books, right, and then they ask you to write about it. You don't actually get to apply it, okay? You don't actually get to apply it. So this course, MA or MSc, okay, Future Media, is basically a digital marketing and advertisement course. So what you would get to do, if you decide to do Masters of Art, is you would get to actually do the campaigns. You would actually get to take pictures, you would actually get to visualize your campaigns. If you decide to go with Masters of Science, you would actually get to work with technology. You would get to look at data, right? Data analysis for social media marketing, right? So things like that. Now, the thing that is very interesting for me is that in the first 9 months, you only get to study 3 days a week, okay? And then after, in the last 3 months, you guys would actually get to work with our partners to focus on specific field that you like, okay? And this is what we call Future Media Pro. Another one that I want to point out is, again, I don't know if any of you are interested in design, or your parents have a company, or you are looking to work in fashion and whatnot, right? But for this, we actually have a very interesting program called Masters of Art in Design Management. And what this does is that it helps people who want to start their own business in design to actually come up with projects, okay? And it teaches you about creative thinking, it teaches you about how to collaborate with people, it teaches about management within the design industry, okay? People after this can go into startups if they want to, okay? Again, we have a lot of interest for people who want to do luxurious brand, women who might want to work in branding like Dior, Chanel's, people like this, or even Mercedes-Benz, things like cars is also very interesting. Okay, so this is probably the one that you guys want to focus on the most, which is basically the Faculty of Business, right? So the Faculty of Business, in our business school, we have worked with a number of different people before, right? So we have worked with people from Microsoft, we have worked with people from Cisco, BMW, Bosch, Disney, Enterprise, Goodyear, Dunlop, Hilton, Jaguar Range Rover, right? And all those stuff, right? So these are big companies, right? And we have worked with them before, right? Or our students have worked with them during their internships, okay? Now, we have so many things on offer, right? So many things on offer. If you guys are interested to come and talk to me later, you can come ask me about what is available. But what I want to focus on is probably this one, which is what we call International MBA, right? Everyone here probably understand what's MBA, right? And you guys are probably potentially want to do MBA. And it's exactly that. But this one is a popular conversion course, right? Conversion means that you guys don't need to have experience. Okay, so as soon as you graduate, you can apply right away. Okay, and that's what's really important here. Apart from that, instead of at the end doing a dissertation, those dissertation that has like that big of a book, a thesis book, you can choose to do an internship management project instead, okay? And on top of that, you have the potential to actually work with a company for 12 weeks, okay? Another one that I want to talk about is this one, okay? So this one, you also, after graduating, you will get a certificate from the Chartered Management Institute from the UK. So that's like an additional certified letter, right, of certification. Now, it's available for 4 different specialized fields. It's a Master's of Science in Management, but on top you can choose to do international business, marketing, finance, or entrepreneurship, right? So this one is applied to you guys because you have a T&E in our business school. So you can apply for these. But people who's done everything, if you've done engineering and you want to do this, you cannot. Okay, you cannot. You can do the other one, you can do the International MBA, but you cannot do this one. This is only for students who are currently studying in business, okay? Now, another school that might be of interest, because I do know that we have some computing students here today, is our School of Computing, right? So Faculties of Computing, Engineering, and Built Environment. For Birmingham City University, we are considered to be top 30 in the UK for our School of Computing, right? Now, we have a lot on offer. We have advanced computer science, advanced computer networks, digital transformation, artificial intelligence, big data analytics, cybersecurity. We have so many going on, right? But the ones that I really want to focus on, again, is the artificial intelligence. Okay, I have the students coming to me yesterday to ask me about data analysis. They want to do big data analytics. They want to do business analytics, right? So I ask questions. When you actually analyze data for business, where do you get the information from? You get information from existing data, right? You get information from whatever data people put together. But actually, it's not the people put together, it's the computer that put it together, right? So AI, instead of actually just looking at the data that exists, you are creating, right, an AI for the computer. You're going to learn that all of you don't know a lot, okay? And they're going to teach you how to do deep learning, right? They're going to teach you how to do so many more that I can't think about anymore. Right, but they're going to teach you about all this stuff. They're even going to teach you about how to actually search data through chatbots. You guys know chatbots, right? So they're going to gather information all around the world through chatbots, right, to try to create an AI. So this course is getting very, very popular for students. Now the teacher or the professor in BCU that they could probably make money back, right, within the next 2 years after they graduate. Okay, because AI is very, very, very important right now. Okay, and there's not a lot of people currently working in the field, or actually, there's not a lot of people who graduate with Masters of Science in Artificial Intelligence as a specialization. Okay, so this is important for people who wants to work in computer science. Right, another one, right, is called Masters of Science in User Experience Design, or UI and UX. Okay, a lot of students might have heard of this before, because in Vietnam, you guys have a lot of startups. You support a lot of digital business, and I know that your government is planning on even increasing this sector, right? So I have a lot of students applying for this course from Southeast Asia in the last 2 years. Okay, this again requires no portfolio, and it's basically for user experience design. So it's basically coding for all the platforms, all the digital interface that you guys see, right? So they teach you how to do that, right? And VR, AR is also part of user experience design as well, okay? The other stuff, obviously School of Engineering. I don't know if we have engineerings here, but I do offer a lot. If I didn't say anything else, if you guys have questions, welcome to come and talk to me later as well. Another one that is very popular, but this one is more like on the other side of the world, is social work, right, and things like nursing. So at Birmingham City University, we actually teaches the Royal Army of the UK. Nowhere else, right? Only us that teaches the nurses that go to the armies. Okay, we're the only certified program. So that's why nursing at BCU is always full. Okay, we cannot apply. Actually, international is open for international students, but it's very rare for us to get a placement to be a nurse, because it's almost guaranteed that you will get a job in the UK. Okay? Alright, so again, I wanted to catch up on a few last things, is basically what is happening right now. Right now, if you go to study a full-time study, which is basically if you go to your master's degree, after you finish your 1-year master's degree, you can stay for 2 more years, right? And that 2 more years is actually a work visa. And it's not 20 hours a week, it's a full work visa. You are going to be counted as any other citizen there, okay? Again, this is when I said you can make your money back within the 2 years of being there. Apart from that is that BCU, we're really encouraged work, right? So we have a lot of portals, we have a lot of available information on finding jobs. So these are information right outside the office. So when you go to the faculties, we have 4 faculties, right? Each of the faculties will have their own job office. It's not one building, it's for every single faculty. Because jobs in art, jobs in engineering, jobs in business is going to be different. Okay, so each of these faculties, each of these offices will offer all these information. And if you zoomed in, they would tell you what is available right now and what you need to do to get that job. If you don't know, you can actually sign up, you can take one of these papers, and then you can actually walk into the office and get a meeting with people in the office so that they can help you with your resumes, they can help you with finding that job.